You are now tuning in to Discover Your Potential with radio talk show host Dan Gilman, Cindy Gilman's son. So listen, participate, be inspired, know that you can discover your potential. Here he is, Dan Gilman.
Hello, I'm Dave Kane. I've been a friend of Cindy Gilman's for years. When she retired from her own radio talk show, I had her on as a guest on my show lots of times. I would be amazed as I listened to her telling people things she couldn't possibly know, but somehow she did. And in 2003, our son Nicholas passed in the station nightclub fire. The morning after the fire, Nikki's spirit went to Cindy and asked her if she would call his father. She did, and for our family, it was a wonderful, lifelong gift. Thank you, Cindy, for all you've done, not only for us, but for all the family members you've touched. God bless you. We love you, Cindy.
Hi, everyone. This is Lisa Purcell. I think of Cindy all the time. I really do. I think of her every time I hear a bird chirp, or just last week when I was on my way to one of my son's baseball games, I drove past 5 deer, and Cindy would always tell me what certain animals meant, symbolism behind it, spiritually, and I'd always text her and she'd give me the answer instantly, and it was just this fun sort of, not game, but I don't know, every time I'd see something, I'd constantly bother her and ask her, what does this mean? And she convinced me to buy the book Animals Speak. The author's last name is Andrews. I can't remember the first name. And I did. I ordered it. But so every time I hear a bird chirp, or there's a gust of wind, she told me that's a spirit as well, or I see some sort of animal, I'm like, what would Cindy say? So that's why I really mean it. I think of her all the time. She's with me. I met her in 2017 after my grandmother passed away, and she was spot on, accurate about everything. We developed an amazing relationship, friendship. I would visit her at her apartment all the time. I would listen to her tapes of her singing back from her New York days. She would share with me photographs, gorgeous. She was stunning, gorgeous photographs from her theater days in New York. In fact, she'd share funny stories about the theater and about singing and about boyfriends back then. One who lived in my hometown across the George Washington Bridge, Fort Lee, New Jersey. So we just had a connection in so many ways. My kids loved her. They helped her. They shoveled snow. They got the snow off her car. She came to their graduation party. I introduced everyone to her as my Jewish mother because that's the name she gave herself. I'm Italian, born in Italy, in fact, and we just would talk about all the similarities in our cultures. And so she one day decided, well, I'll just be your Jewish mother. And so I loved it. From that moment on, I called her my Jewish mother. Sorry, Dan, I shared her with you for the last couple of years. Cindy was amazing. She helped me out with freelance jobs. It's because of her that I interviewed certain people in my past life for broadcasting gigs. And I'm just thankful that Cindy Gilman was part of my life. I am really grateful because she was a class act, and she even put me on her show. It was a riot. I did that from a baseball game. The background noise was awful. She wanted to kill me. I think Dan wanted to kill me, but you know what? A few clips here and there were salvageable, and I have them on my phone. I listen to them all the time just to hear her voice. And Cindy, I miss you. I love you. Thank you for everything you've taught me. And I'm blessed to have you part of my story, part of my journey. I'm blessed to have had you as a friend in my life and as a second mother. Love you, Cindy. You're a rock star, always.
Hello, Dan Gilman. Cindy Gilman, because I know you're not only watching, you're listening, and you are right by Danny's side all the time. I know it for sure. And if you were with us, you'd say the same. And I'm Ron Hayden. They say I'm the man of a few hundred voices, not a few thousand voices, but I knew Cindy early on in radio, and it was people like her who really believed in me and inspired me to get into the voiceover business, to just continue to do and use my gift, not go off and just work a 9 to 5, just go after it and do it. So whether it's Arnold, getting pumped up and just inspiring, there's so much that I'm trying to do in my retirement here, and to just inspire so many people. And we're trying to keep it all in the family with Archie and Edith, inviting people into our living room and having some fun and some laughs. Edith, nothing but laughs with you. You are a riot there, Edith.
Oh, come on, you guys. How about throwing some crumbs down on the floor for the mouse that's running around underneath the furniture? Okay.
So there's the deeper voice of James L. Jones, and then there's the
higher voice.
And then in between there are many other voices of wisdom. So many. Few hundred. But it's all about saying thank you today and paying tribute to the great Cindy Gilman. Right on, Danny. Pick up that ball and run with it, buddy. Much love to all. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Stern Lynch, and I don't even know where to begin to describe the impact that Cindy has had on my life in so many ways. I've known her over 20 years. She became family to me. She was just such an integral part of my life in so many ways. She helped me cope with the death of my father and the death of my son. She helped me with my pets. She helped me just to get through the day sometimes. I cannot begin to tell you how much I miss her. She was so much more than someone I went to as an appointment. She was a lot more than that in so many ways, and I truly miss her.
Hi, I'm Ken. Cindy is my sister. You know how people talk about guardian angels? Well, Cindy was mine while she was here alive with us. From the moment I was born, she took it upon herself to be my protector, my defender. Not an easy job for a 6-year-old, and it wasn't always easy as we got older. But whatever avenue I went down, I always knew she was there for me, supporting me. I don't know if she's part of some divine spirit. I don't have all the answers to those questions, but I do know how much I appreciated the part of my life that she was while she was here with me. She was my daughter's, my firstborn's godmother, and she taught her so much about love and spirituality. I know they loved each other a great deal, and she taught me a lot about what it means to have someone in your life that you can really count on. So, thank you, Cindy. Love you very much.
To all, a gift was given. Some received the gift and never opened it, setting it aside to be forgotten. Some received the gift and not learning to use it, soon learned to abuse it. Some rejected the gift for whatever reason they chose, losing the chance to feel its joy. Cherished are those who humbly accepted the gift with gratitude, saw its true value, and used it for the greater good of all. They are the chosen ones who are the twinkle in Creator's eye. They became the planted seed that fruits for the future generations. They are the spark of light that kindles the fire of awareness within themselves and who wish to share the fire's warmth with others. They are the ones whose gift is given away freely to all they meet. Theirs is a gift that keeps multiplying the more it is given. So, what is your gift? What has been given you that makes you special in who you are? What gift do you have that is worthy of sharing with those around you? To find the answer to that question, each of us needs to go back to our very first gift. Do you remember it now? Yes, you are the gift. It was given freely and with love from Creator to you to be shared with all of creation. Use your gift in the same loving way it was given you and exchange gifts with others freely and often. In doing this, we return the gift of a worthy and meaningful life back to the Creator. Cindy would wish, and I certainly would wish, that all of your gifts be beautifully wrapped and a joy to your hearts so that they become wonderful gifts to those that you meet and interact with. That's what Cindy would tell you. That's what Cindy has told me. That's what Cindy has told her son Daniel, and so many of you that have listened out there. The angels hear, Creator hears. You were created by Creator. You are certainly important enough to be listened to and responded to.
This is Cindy Gilman, and you're listening to Discover Your Potential. So until next time, do something nice for yourself, but do something nice for someone else.